All righty, we are live. Here we are in the sandy beaches of Ocean City, Maryland. We have the Boracay Dragons taking on Humiliswag. First pole goes out of bounds like an amateur from the professional John Pressimone. Boracay Dragons pick it up, walking it up to the line. They set up in their standard 2-3, or 3-2, I should say. Little Joe's getting ready for the mark, bringing it up to the brick. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, we're in play. Oh, swings it around to the force side. Fakes, goes up line, catch. John Pressimone gets broken. Oh, John Pressimone's getting beat deep. Oh, Joe's man catches the disc, looks up. John Pressimone catches. To the middle, all broken. Humiliswag, oh, foul. Slightly awkward, apparently. 3, 2, 1. Disc is in. Boracay Dragons still have the disc. Looking around, goes to the four-side swing, puts it up line with a huge bid, and doesn't make it. Humiliswag's disc. Tiny Joe goes to pick up. He walks it up to the line. Disc is in. Looks middle. Lady wide open, doesn't give it to her. Molly catches the disc, middle. John Pressimone catches the disc, working it up well. Humiliswag getting ready to strike. Little Joe cuts deep, doesn't receive, comes back. Humiliswag goes to the lady. She looks deep, doesn't put. John Pressimone with the undercut, gets it. Looking off Molly. Oh, puts a big around to AJ for the score. Humiliswag 1, Boracay 0. We are back on. Humiliswag 1, Boracay 0. Humiliswag with the pull. 3, 2, 1. Disc is up. High floaty backhand, gonna land inbounds, unlike Humiliswag's first pull. Boracay catches it, swings it around. Looking in the middle, connects. Oh, big D by Molly. Brute squad in the house. Danny Denon, lefty, pump fakes, doesn't get it on. Looks like he traveled, but apparently he didn't. Puts it up. Tugboat with the disc, dishes it back to Danny Denon. Danny Denon looks around. Big break, not a break. Oh, Alec. Alec is an amateur out here amongst these professionals, unfortunately. This is a great attempt, though. Danny Denon steps up to the mark. Forcing backhand. They get a big break around. They're pulling a zone. It's a 1-3-1. Danny Denon's the rabbit. Alec is now off. He should be in the middle. Danny Denon's hard D. Oh, Alec tries to poach up. Oh, they get it through the middle. Now they're moving. Boracay's moving. Humiliswag's in trouble. Big scuba around. Looking. Connects up the line. Oh, and a big D from Tugboat. Toot, toot. Quite an exciting point. Lefty Danny Denon picks up the disc. They're forcing him flick. Nope, just getting backhand. Oh, gets a big break around to Molly. Molly puts it in the middle with a catch from somebody's name I don't know. Danny Denon wheels around. Oh, big layup by Boracay, but does not connect. And Tugboat catches with the late bookends. Toot, toot. John Pressimone is just a professional twirling that disc. Look at that, he's a beauty. Yep, still twirling, still burning their feet off this hot, hot day. The put is up, inbounds pull. Great work. Boracay starts working it up the field, looking to the force side. Oh, streaking deep, no reward for his cut. Cutting back in, look at this big undercut. Connects, another big undercut. No, rejected by John Pressimone. Oh, fakes the hammer. Oh, nice, put up line. Looking, looks to dish to the middle, gets back to the primary handler. Looking to work around, no one home. Oh, goes, beats John Pressimone. Oh, handler calls for something, we don't know. Looks around to the break, big bid by Alec. But he didn't connect at all. Oh, Boracay is working it very well. They're isoing in the end zone. A big break backhand. Steph catches the disc and puts the disc down. Danny Denon goes to receive the pull, which is inbounds. Big lefty fake in the end zone. Schwam catches the disc on the line. Looks at Molly, pumps her off. She's going, Molly's going. with a big rip out. It might not come back in. It does not come back in. Way out of bounds, further up. Molly kindly picks it up, throws it. Boracay walking it up. Ready to check it in against John Pressimone. Checks in. ISO against Little Joe. Fakes. Boracay, one of the reasons why they came to the U.S. is to learn to play more physical for Worlds. Big fake around. They're getting used to it. To the fore side. To the fore side. Nothing. Looks break. No one home. Run behind us all count. Dishes back. Resets. Goes around for the break side. Cuts upside. Break side. Puts it up. No one home. Miscues. Deadly to a team. John Pressimone picks the disc up. Forcing flick to Denny Denon. Big layout by Barack. Doesn't catch. Denny Denon looking middle. Around to John Pressimone. John Pressimone pokes up a big huck. No one's there. Lands OB. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like they're saying, control the disc. Dragons, slow to go get the disc, taking their time, conserving their energy. He's pointing at his shirt very nicely. It's a beautiful shirt. Yes, we all agree. Dragons going to check it in against John Pressimone. Running their 3-2, handler ho. Disc is in, looking for the big huck. Oh, tugboat bids, or no, that's not tug, that's Danny Denon. Big fake. Somebody's on the line. Gets the break around, looking middle. Gets the break to a lady. All on the break side. Now looking force. No one's there, looking for the dump. Danny Denon gets beat for the dump. Dragons looking around, another break. Looking middle. Dragons never put it on the fore side, especially on this point. Gets the middle. Slowly working it up. Looking. Red hat looks. Break side middle. Puts it up to the lady with a big catch. Oh, worm burner. I guess it'd be a sand burner. Humiliswag picking it up the disc. Little Joe getting it, working back with Danny Denon. Little Joe, lefty as well with Danny Denon. Hard to guard. Very quick and squirrely. Danny Denon fakes middle to John Pressimone, doesn't get it. Humiliswag getting, great catch. Oh, looks for the rip. Lady rip. John Pressimone going deep. Catches. Does not need to leave his feet. Great huck. Great catch. Dragons up 3-2. No, Humiliswag up 3-2. USA. Big put up. Oh, AJ conserves. Could have bid. Chose not to. Running his zone. Tugboat's the rabbit. Looking. Lady looking for dump. No one's home. Big hand block by Tugboat. Humiliswag's disc. AJ's looking for Alec. Alec's up there. Gets it to the middle of the Tugboat. Tugboat looks around. Pump fake. Back to Tugboat. Looking big. Here's Molly. What is Molly going to do? Oh. Courtney gets the disc. Courtney's looking at Molly. Puts it up. Oh. No mercy for the ladies out there from Dragons. 4-2 swag. Inbounds. Again, Humiliswag running their zone. Oh, but Boracay is just breaking them and working all the way up. With a scuba up to pow. Oh, tries to put feet in. Calls himself in. Big pull, inbounds, nice and blady. No one's going to catch that. Dragons look, pump fake, no reward. Tim's on the court. Oh my goodness, look at this man. Oh, nice put around. A little bit of a break. Tim's looking to dish. No one home. Dishes. Tim goes. Tim wants this disc real bad. Oh, catches the disc. Look for the break. Danny Denon can't keep up right now. Looking. Tim puts up to the lady. Pop out. Looking big. No one there. Dishes back to the middle. Around to Tim. Tim's looking up line. Danny Denon's not tight on the mark. Oh, great bid. Super exciting against Courtney. Dishes back. Get out of there, he says. Oh, looks for the break. No one there. Lady back. Look at her dump. Oh, a little aggressive bid there, but I guess it might have been necessary. Red Hat grabs. Looks to break. Puts it. What a grab. Sand in the face. 3, 2, 1. Disc is up. High floaty backhand. Dragons going to get the disc. Swings it around. Looks. Goes back into the end zone. Humiliswag running their 1-3-1 zone. Danny Denon being the rabbit. Tim with the disc. Walking a little bit with it. Apparently no travel though. Dragons running. Tim pops coming around. Tim goes around. Oh, slowly working it through. Gets it to Tim. Around on the break. Working it up the line. Tim pump fakes. Looks to swing around. Keeps running. Nice fake. Looking at Tim to dump. Tim gets around. Feeds it through the cup. Alec with a D. Munching on sand. Oh, and a huge D. Wow. Joseph, no mercy. Sir. The fans are not happy. Molly pump fakes a huge huck. Swings it to the middle. Pick called. Little Joe is extremely poached. We don't know where Dragon's other player is. Tim is helping out in the end zone, making sure Joe does not poach. Tim looking in. Tim jumps on Danny Denon. Danny Denon gets it around. Looking up, pump fake to Little Joe. Both lefties. Exciting to cover. Joe puts it up. Can't hang on to it. Dragons pick up the disc. Looking at Tim. Nope, no one home. Big dump back. Lots of loss for the Dragons. Puts it back up. Puts it in the middle to the lady. Goes it around. Looks for Tim. Look at this weave. Dumps it back. Gains control. Looking. Dragons. Oh, great fake up line. Threads that needle. Tim. You'll notice the Dragons never, when they catch an in-cut, are looking upfield. They only look back to dish it out. And a big score for the Dragon. Here we go. Boracay pulls 6-6. Tied up. This game is to 15, I believe. Lands pretty far inbounds. AJ picks up. Looks big. Big bid. Turn. Dragons with the ability to take the lead. Pow. An animal in cutting. Physical with tugboat. Dragons put it up. Oh, big put to Pow. Courtney. Molly. Tugboat. Alec. AJ. A relatively tall line. And we look at the Dragons. Probably not their tallest line. AJ, ready to pull. Puts his hand up. Waiting for the Dragons. Hand goes up. AJ in 3, 2, 1. Big, high arcing backhand. No chance in catching that. Hits the sand. Dragons quickly to move. Oh, Alec had the potential. Another zone. 1-3-1. Tugboat as the rabbit. Forcing flick. Cuts it up line. Oh, threads that needle. Uh-oh, Dragons are running. Here they come. Back around with the control. Lovely lady taking AJ deep. Ridiculous matchup. Alec as the rabbit now. Tugboat jumps on. Dragons looking to swing. No one home. There she is. Finds her. Nothing to thread. Looking around. Gets the swing around. No one's in the middle. Dragons lacking the cut into the center of the field. There it is. Finds it. Puts it up. AJ gets roasted by her. Reward her cut. Going up the sideline. Dragons put it up. Excitement with a grab. AJ with a big bid. Does not get it. Dragons take half. Boracay takes a big point again. Game is now at 9-7 Dragons. Swag looking around. No one home. Dishes to Tugboat. Tugboat looking. Out to Danny Denon. Danny Denon on the foreside. Big backhand. Oh, huge layout grab by Molly. So sexy. Danny looking around. Nice break. Lefty flick. Surgical. Looking around, looking around. Swag needs to convert here. Pressimone's calling for it. Up against Pow Pow. Huge matchup. Disc is up. Pow Pow with a bid and a D. He is not a slow player. Pow Pow, just a phenomenal cutter. Can stop on a dime. Super exciting player to watch. Tugboat gets ready to mark. Drag turns. Check it in. Disc goes to the middle of the Pow Pow. Dishes back out. Looking around. Foul called. Tugboat. 3, 2, 1. Disc is in. Oh, they're so jolly and friendly. It's great. Pow Pow looking. Oh, lady around. Dishes back to the middle. Swings it around. Dragons look to the middle. And no one's home. John Presimone saunters over to the disc. Frustrated with that last no catch. Looks. Fakes. Hammer around. Tugboat catches. Dishes back to the dump. Lady on the mark. Pow Pow on Danny Denon. Big lefty put. Tugboat lands in. We are now at 8-9 Dragons. Here we go. Swag. Lady pull. Big floaty backhand to the Dragons. Score is 8-9. Dragons in the lead. Dishes to the middle. Goes around to the foreside. Steph looks. Swag running zone. Steph with a big break and a miscue on the Dragons. Unfortunate. Alec is still cutting with no one picking up the disc. Interesting choice. Little Joe picks it up. Looks to the big break. And no one home. Could not reel it in. Thank you. To the middle. Dragons going around. Steph with the disc. Gentleman in red is actually on the field. Oh, push pass. Steph, dump, swings it around. Swag is lost. They don't know what they're doing. They're man, but some of them are zone. There's just confusion all over the place. Dragon pump fakes. Round to Steph. Steph dumps back. Oh, big hammer. Dragon with the roll. AJ looking around. Sorry for our technical difficulties. AJ around. Courtney. Courtney back to the middle. AJ looking. AJ faking. No one home. Uh-oh. High stall. Chuck gets the disc around. AJ's off. AJ's going. There's the huck. The huck is up. Dragons. No one has anybody to do with the disc. Oh, AJ climbs the ladder. Dragon had no idea where the disc was. Is that 10-9? We are 10-9. Dragons still in the lead by 1. Joe holding up the disc. Dragons put up their hand. 3, 2, 1. Disc is up. High floaty backhand. Lefty backhand at that. Inbounds. Dragons put it to the middle of the field. Charging up. Looking. Dishes out. No one there. Dishes back to the middle. Tim going to work on Tugboat. Tim wants that disc real bad. Oh, dishes out to Tim. Tim looks, puts to the lady. Lady's looking up line with the rip. Lady rip. No, too strong. Man, she's got some guns on her. Woo! That was an exciting put. Swag with the ability to tie here, as long as they can control that disc. Joe taking his time to the disc. Wind with a slight uphill. I don't know how you'd say that. Let's just say Swag's going against a slight wind right now. Joe can't find anybody. Pressimone in the end zone. Digs it out. Tugboat with a rip to Molly. Molly's digging. Can't get there. Can't get there. Dragon with the ability to rein it into 2 again.
Totally. I fell down. I really did. I was like, I put everything into it and caught it, and then immediately after my legs were just like.
Dragons now going with a slight downwind. Has been playing a little bit of a factor on Hux. Oh, he's nodding. Red Hat's nodding. Big cut in. We have some drunkard fans behind us. Lady on the outside, looking to the middle. Tim. Tim's open on the break. No, Tim's going. Here goes Tim. Tim's looking deep. Now big undercut. Must be a high stall count. Looking to jacket. Puts it. Stall called by John Pressimone. A little bit of talk going on in the field. Stall contest. Must get rid of it quickly. Dishes it out. Tim with the around. Tugboat, no layout. Controls. Looking for the big. Lady big. Lady big. Woo! Goal! Dragons ready to pull. Dragons. A low release backhand. Interesting choice. Swag starts to work up the field quickly. Oh, and a big put up to AJ. Oh, pow. Can't get there. AJ gets it. Dragons are frustrated. Current time is 3:30. Sun's getting a little bit lower. The sand is still burning hot out there. Dragons starting to work it up the field. Dishes to Steph. Steph plays for the Lions out of Boston. Oh, and a big layout D. Swag with the ability to tie it up here. Let's see what they do. Little Joe, lefty. AJ, cutting up line. Wow, I don't know how he put that, but he did. Pow.
Come on, Brian. Keep it cool, Brian.
Bryant looking for somebody in a white jersey. Gets it around. Schwam looking. Molly. Nope. Tugboat. Tugboat puts it up. And Swag ties the game. 11-11. Exciting. Here we go. 11-11. Swag with that big point to tie it up. Little Joe puts it up. High floaty backhand. Dragons now have to work upwind. Receive it in their own end zone. Puts it to the flick side. Dragons looking around. Scoober to the break side. Looking. Still zone. Swag running zone now. They're not putting a mark on for somehow. Interesting choice. Courtney comes to mark. We have a lady in red right here. Puts it up to the sideline. Looking. Looking up line now. Dragons working it up well up the 4 side. Still working it up well up the 4 side. Puts it to the break side. Oh, Danny with a big bid. Yes, Dragons, 12-11. Somehow, with all their bids and how much they spend in the sand, they've somehow been able to maintain clean skin.
They have been eating healthy while here.
Have they?
Yes.
Dragons put up a big hammer, drops in the end zone. Chuck U picks it up. That's not Chuck U. Chuck U's a Rockville. AJ looking, fakes, puts it up line. Lady looking up the hook. Dumps it back to AJ. AJ still on the 4 side flick. Looking, puts it up big to Chuck. Chuck with monster mitts of hands, reels it in. Lady puts it up. 3, 2, 1. Disc is up. High release backhand. A little strong, probably out the back. Some innocent bystanders of Seagulls might get to the better end of that one. Dragons get to take it to the break mark. Don't know exactly where that is, but looks roughly where Little Joe is. Swag appears to be doing their zone again, a 1-3-1, forcing flick. Disc comes in. I don't know if that's a break side or not. Oh, threads into the middle, pops it back out. Dragons starting to run it. Good into the middle. Swag now going to man. Oh, nice low release put. Scuba around to the break side. Alec can't keep up. back to the middle. Forcing flick. Little Joe on the mark. Alec on the mark. Dragons looking to swing around. Lady for the break side. And there's a call. Pick on Molly. 3, 2, 1. Disc is in. Dragons looking to dump. Lady around. Oh, Joe attempts to D. Doesn't connect. Oh, with an exciting back flick. Oh! And OB. Unfortunate. Easy put out the back. Oh, however, Dragons were in when they initially scored. Or when Red Hat caught the disc. Should be a goal depending on the rules we go by. No such thing as a travel now. Asking if you ask the sideline for a call, you can get it.
We don't have a good perspective here to see the line that angle.
Agreed. We can't do a video replay, unfortunately.
If there was a painted line, we sure could.
Yep.
Looks like they're calling it.
Goal, Dragons. Dragons, hammer pull. Inbounds. They should be able to bring it up to the front of the end zone. Tim's on the mark. Tim on the mark against Chuck. The mitts. Puts a flow release flick. Schwam looking to break. No one there. Oh, Schwam with the huck. Tugboat there. Dishes back to the middle. Tugboat's cutting. Wants that disc. Looking. Chuck you. Pow Pow puts it up. Oh. No one there. Pow Pow nor Pressmon get near the disc. Interesting choice. Dragons are up by 1. They have the ability to go up by 2. I believe it is 13-12. Dragons, check the disc in. Whoa. Injury called. Schwam's feet are on fire.
It's hot out there.
It is not cold out there, apparently. Let's get this girl some water on her feet. Schwam, you want some water on your feet? Disc is up. Oh, disc goes out of bounds all the way up at the throw. Dragons turnover. Swag gets to take it on the goal line. Please excuse Alex filming. He's my apprentice.
It's a new style. Everyone's going to be doing this in 3 years.
Chuck gets the disc on Tim. We hear a no break call. Chuck looking to get it around. Gets it around to Tugboat. Tugboat looks break. No one home. Now for John Pressimone. Pressimone wants that disc. Pow Pow all over him. Lady on the disc. Something called. Sounds like there was a pick call. Dragons defending their end zone very hard. Oh, and the D! Pow Pow is a monster. A rarity for John Pressimone to wear orange shorts. Tim gets the disc. Wood to go up by 2. Pow Pow catches the disc, but there might... Nope, no call. There's a small collision between the ladies.
Sure gone in.
I wish I would go to the gym every now and then. All right, Dragons. Big floaty backhand. I never lived at the Y. Chuck catches the disc, inbounds. Distance to Joe. Pow Pow with a huge bid. Another huge bid by the Dragons. They want this disc. They want to close out this game. Steph on the mark. Forcing flick. Disc goes up to Pow Pow. Pow Pow versus Chuck. Chuck can't reel it in. Dragons with the ability to close the game here. Let's see what they do. The gentleman in the white hat's telling them to relax, chill out. Pow Pow looks tired, though.
I'm amazed he has that kind of quickness this late in the tournament.
Yep.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Here we go. Dragons pushing up the field. Looking in the middle cut. Lady Lady is poached. Lady's poached deep. No one home. Pow Pow with the disc. Lady cutting out. Disc moves around to the break side. Dragons looking in the middle. They do have a timeout. Disc to Pow Pow. Looking. No one's cutting. Dish is back. Dish is back again. Dragons looking big. Dragons with the huck deep. Oh, digging. Bids. Can't connect. There's some sand on that gentleman. Forces flick. AJ's force flick. Looking. Lady to the middle. Looks around to Molly. Molly has a cannon. Holsters. Turn. Dragon signaling they might call a timeout. Get some water. Timeout called. Dragons. Beautiful backdrop of this ugly Ferris wheel. We have some lovely fans here. We're reeling in a nice crowd of non-ultimate Frisbee players, which is exciting. All right, here comes the game. Chuck U is signaling a bracket to Little Joe. Anything that comes out should be Chuck's. Anything that goes in should be Joe's. Disc is in. Dragons looking to close it here. Break put. Catch. Goal.